Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the improvers class. Turn that down a bit. Yeah, so we'll make a start. We'll just start with some loosening and we'll have a look at some of the different standing exercises today. So just start with your feet shoulder width apart. Draw the toes in, float up through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in and out. Just take a few slow, deep breaths. So the knees, you want the knees to be soft and really tune into the feet. So you just want to feel the feet very solidly attached to the ground. So you want to draw the toes in slightly, want to sink back and down. So there's this tall feeling through the crown of the head. So it's like the head's floating and then the rest of the body's just hanging down so that you get a good contact through the feet and the ground. So notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. And then we're just going to turn the waist, and we're still noticing the breath. So the passage of the breath. Let go in the lower back. Let go in the shoulders. Relax the muscles around the hips. Allow the weight to really go through the feet. So you're not trying to force anything, you're just allowing it to happen. So while you're doing this, just notice what you are sensing. Notice what you are sensing. So you can do this by, if you close your eyes, that can be a good way of tuning into the body. And focusing on the movement internally. So when I went to train with Master Chen Yinjun, he was talking about that when you close your eyes, you can focus on the inside. So we're just breathing in and out. Every now and then check your feet. So you noticed I moved my foot. That's because it wasn't quite, while I was doing this, I noticed my foot didn't feel quite like it was in the right place. And then when I briefly looked down and checked, I thought, oh, it's not. So one of the advantages of doing an exercise like this, that's relatively straightforward and there's not much to it, you can really focus on the alignment and getting the alignment as correct as you possibly can. And again, you do it by gently guiding and allowing rather than imposing. So you using your observation and calmness and time, you gradually ease into the correct alignment. The problem is, as soon as you start imposing and forcing things to happen, it's quite a lot of effort and energy. And actually, if you just spend a little bit more time allowing things to manifest, that seems to work better. So we're going to stick with just this first movement. So let's build this up again from the beginning. Just have a bit of we'll come back to it. So check your posture. So make sure your feet are parallel, and as well as being parallel, the toes are pointing forwards. The toes are shoulder width, your feet are shoulder width apart. Your knees are in line with the toes. And then imagine you're perched on a high stool, so on a high chair. So you want to perch your sitting bones on this imaginary chair. So there's a slight bend in the knees. So as you sink into the chair, your head floats. So there's this lengthening. Your chin isn't sticking out too much. It's not too tucked in. It's just resting. Imagine you're resting on a shelf. Rest your chin on the shelf so that the crown of the head floats up. So the Bahui point, it's called the Bahui point. on the governor vessel meridian. And then you want to relax the shoulders. So you've got the steam buns. So you're not bending, you're allowing to hang down. It's different. And then just move your weight into the heel, move your weight to where the ball of the feet and toes join. And we're just rocking. So knees in line with the toes. You're on your stool. You're on your high stool. You're breathing. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. And notice the sensation of contact through the feet and how it changes. And notice the part of the foot that's in touch with the ground. Relax around the jaw muscles, so allow the muscles to relax. But allowing yourself to hang from the crown of your head. Okay, just allow to settle just behind the ball of each foot. So we're settling just behind the ball of each foot. And now we're going 60-40. So only a slight weight transfer. It's not a huge one. We're not going to 100%. We're just going to 60 for now. So we're going side to side. Again, you're following the breath. So follow the breath in, follow the breath out. And the idea with the breathing is eventually it becomes this natural, it's got its own natural rhythm. And it's natural breathing. Natural breathing. Allow yourself to relax. So we're still going from side to side. Okay, now this time, maybe make it 80%, 20%. Really going in. So if you wanted to, you could lift your foot off the floor. If you wanted to. Try it. Try lifting the foot. So that's how much weight you're putting in. Okay, well, get your feet back in the right spots. We've messed it up there. Just allow your weight to sink and then float up through the head and sink down the rest of the body. Really feel the feet. And then we go round and round in a circle. So we're circling. and breathing. We're just breathing, noticing the breath. Relax, relax, relax. So if you find yourself getting distracted, that's fine. Just gently encourage yourself to go back to the breath and feeling the feet. And then every now and then check your alignment. Make sure your alignment is correct. And then we go around in the other direction. So going round in a circle. Again, focus on the crown of the head, so you can actually put your hand there and then lengthen up towards the finger. And then allow the rest of you to hang down and then let the arm go. You may need to adjust the feet again. Okay, come back to the middle. Just notice the balance point in each foot. And then we'll do the figure 8. In one direction, so figure 8 in one direction. And breathing, just allowing the breath to come in. Allowing the breath to come out. Check your alignment. Nice and relaxed. Relax around the jaw. And go in the other direction, other direction. Okay. Very gently turn and go back to what we were looking at before. So relax the shoulder joint, the muscles around the shoulder, just relax. Let the arms lengthen and feel or focus to the end of the fingers. All your fingers and thumbs, just focus to the end. See what you're sensing. See what you're sensing through the fingers as you're moving and turning the waist. And you'll remember you're gently perching on a high stool, a gentle perching. And allowing yourself to sink. Allow yourself to sink. Notice the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing. So this exercise is a really good one to do on a daily basis. Just gently breathe in and breathe out. It almost makes like a hypnotic thing. So we're all breathing. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Relax the shoulders. Okay. Let's just do a few more. So ideally you should be doing this for 20 minutes every day. And like anything, I've been doing this meditation course since the beginning of November, and we sit for half an hour every morning at 7 o'clock. And it's taken me well over a month to get into it, but showing up is a good thing. Showing up is at least half of the battle. But what I'm noticing, it takes me at least 15-20 minutes to get into the exercise. So really, we need to be doing it for 40 minutes. And it's very similar with this exercise. It takes 20 minutes to get into it. So. Four, 3, 2, 1. Just feel. Or we'll just do bounce. Just do gentle bounce. So you're feeling it in the fingers, the whole of the body. Just use the bounce exercise to focus on different areas of the body. Okay, now focus on the spine. Focus on your spine. And then the lower spine, lower back, letting go in the lower back. So as you're doing the bounce, just letting go. Feeling the feet. Feeling the feet. So, oh, I've gone slightly out again. So you can, if you're practicing this and you've got a mirror, you can actually look at the mirror and see how in line or out of line you are. But you can also do it through proprioception or kinesthetic awareness. You can actually eventually, once you're more in tune with the contact in the ground and also getting that sense of inner calmness as this very still place, you can actually tell when you've gone out quite fast, and then you can put it back. So we're cultivating this observational element in what we're doing. So we're relaxing, but we're also part of your awareness is on observation. So not just internal observation, you're also aware of your surroundings, of the environment. But it's this calm, soft focus. Yeah, it was quite revelatory when I trained with Master Chen. You know, really, really good. And it's nice because I trained with his dad as well. And at the time, I wasn't very good. So it's yeah, I'm definitely seeing him as much as I possibly can. Any of the Chen people, they're all fabulous. So we just, you can make it a bit bigger, and really get into the bounce feel and focus on the spine. So you're using this as a way of lengthening your spine and getting it in the right spot. And then try shaking. So with the shake, you want to try and keep it all contained in your what Mark Peters refers to as your skin suit. It's like some of the dancers, they wear this thing. It's like lycra, and it covers the whole of the body, and they often wear like a mask all over the head, like a swimmer. And like the swimming, you know, the things you wear when it's very cold and you go for a swim, wetsuit, dry suit, those things. It's like that. So you imagine you're encased in one of those. So when you're doing shaking, you're not like that. It's all contained. It's a contained shake. Let me show you that from the side view. So you've got the feet contact again. You're perched on your chair. And again, it's a gentle perch. You're not forcing a sit down. It's not a forced sit down. It's just a gentle perch and then relaxing into it so that you gently slot into the correct alignment. Shake, 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 shake. So I'm hoping next year when Ever and Carell come back from Reading, I'm hoping to spend more time training with them in Reading. I'll make sure I have one space in my car in case anyone wants to come to, you know. So we're breathing. That was good. And then what you do, you can go really fast and small and fast, or you can go big and floppy. So you're in a looser skin suit. So still try and maintain some sort of a structure when you're doing it. Okay, now go back to this one again. Oh goodness, that feels very different. Oh, I like it. Yeah, so you can do a lot of Tai Chi principles without actually having done any of the Tai Chi form. So we will do the Tai Chi form. While we're doing this, I'm now going to have a think to work out. Now, I think we were looking at the golden cockerel stands on left and right leg and snake creeps down, I believe. So we can do that as a health exercise. We'll do it as a health exercise. Okay, and then we'll try the double turn per leg in bow and arrow stance. So yeah, that'll do. We'll come back to the loosening or first exercise in a bit. So we just turn the foot out. Now this can be anything between 30 degrees, 45 degrees, depends how your leg got put on. And then you sink into that leg. So if you wanted, you could just lift the leg off the floor and then you heel toe, put the foot down, then you transfer. And then if you need to turn the back foot in so that the hips and the shoulders are square on to where you're facing. And we're just going to very gently tune into the feet by sinking. Sinking. So again, you're lengthening through the spine and everything's just hanging down from the spine. Whenever gets back from Morocco, I will ask about latest theories on correct alignment, because you go through these. There seems to be fashions of how to explain things. Okay, now we turn, 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 turn. Actually, let's do it with the arms, just to. So I'm going slower than normal. We're all breathing. So you want to understate the movement. Relax the muscles either side of the spine, along the spine. So sometimes it can actually help to see a diagram of the muscles. You get like the skeleton one, and you can see what all the different bones are that are in your body, and you can actually look at the picture of them. Or you can look at a model skeleton, and then they also have the muscles. In my room at home, I've got a picture of all the muscles in the body that I look at, and yeah, all the muscles, they've all got separate names and everything. But nowadays, as well as working as single muscle groups, they also work in a network via the myofascial connections. Look it up. There's videos about it too. If you find reading difficult, I read the videos about it. So the theory about the skin suit kind of works better with current muscle theory. That's better. So you just okay. That. So before we step, we're going to stand. Just make sure the feet are in the right spots. You allow your hips to settle. We'll go back to this one. Breathe in and out. Keep noticing what's going on. Keep moving. So you want to learn by doing. You want to learn by doing. So you want to just do the movement as much as possible without any distractions. Or don't allow distractions to prevent you from doing what you it's like getting your goal, you know. Okay. Other leg. Feel the foot, then you transfer the weight. So if you're noticing you've got tingling in your hands, that's perfectly normal. It's because we've been relaxing. You want to really, really relax. Many moons ago, I was doing an exercise with Master Chuan, and we did it for so long that my arms had completely relaxed. So I'm going to have to blow my nose. And I couldn't actually feel my arms. Because they were so relaxed, there wasn't the feedback that you get through the tensions in the arms for me to tell that I even had arms. It was really weird. So now let's just very gentle turn. Very gentle turn. And then we do it with a little bit more arm movement. But again, you want to focus more on the movement of this part. And the arms are just kind of gently attached. And don't forget the steamed buns. So we're just breathing and noticing. I think actually, looking at the time, we'll wait till we're all together on the Monday night, and and look at that part, we were looking at the first half of the second half, the first part of the second half. What we'll do is we can look at the principles that we're practicing right now in the first half of the form. So we just do the first half of the form today. Okay, shake out. Now let's do Master Chuan's exercise. So I'll just show you that from the side. So watch first, demonstration, observe. So I'll breathe in, and you just float the arms up, and look how, see, they're quite outwards. They're not bending so much. There's a mild bend, and then I breathe out and extend the fingers. Then I breathe in. Now I drop the elbows, bring the wrists into the shoulders. And then I breathe out and come down like that. So this is actually the first part of the Chen Manqing short form. The 37 step it's called, but I've only done part of it. So I'll just demonstrate that one more time and then we'll join in. And then you extend, so there's even less of a bend in the arm, and you want to relax the shoulders. And each part you want to put equal attention on. So you're focusing on each of those 4 stages equally, and also practicing this sense of inner calmness. So like you see it sometimes in locks in Scotland. Yeah, if it's a nice calm day, and there'll be like a real gentle ripple on the water, and it's real. And if you go and see something like that, you actually automatically feel quite peaceful. You feel quite peaceful. So we're let's get into our peacefulness. So let's do that together. So tune into the posture. Check your feet first. Make sure they're in the right place. You're perched on your stool. The head's floating, but everything else is hanging downwards. And you've got this. Oh, here we go. 1. Breathe in. 2. Breathe out and extend. We're just focus on each stage. 3. Breathe in. 4. Breathe out. So when I do that, I extend my fingers a little. So that might be an over exaggeration, but I'm helping to get the sensation in my fingers. And then we let go between the shoulder blades, let go down the arm muscles. And then again, 1. 2. 3. And 4. So you're letting go, but you're following the arms all the way down. I'm just going to move along here because we'll go into the first half of the form. Yeah. And I'll be mirroring as well. So I'll be doing the mirror side. 1. 2. Extend. 3. 4. Letting go down the arm muscles, letting go between the shoulder blades. 1. 2. 6. Step. 3, and 4. Letting go. And then this time, just let the arms float up. And we'll just do the usual hold the ball position, which is around chest height, not the one that Master Chen does. And then pulsing the hand. So we're just very mini standing, not even a short standing. And then just let the arms. So when Chen Yin-jun does the short standing, he does 20 minutes of standing. He does his hands lower though. When he's demonstrating with beginners, he has his hands lower. And he'll stand like that for 20 minutes, and that's the short standing. And if he's doing the long standing, he'll stand like that for 1 hour. 1 hour. So we did like 2 minutes. So that's a tiny standing. Tiny standing. Okay, first half of the form. So just stand and breathe for a bit. So we're just going to do it nice and slowly, and focusing on the weight transfers and the feet and the relaxation and the waist turn. Oh, let's go back to this. Let's go back to turning the waist. Just so we can feel, because we'll be using this. We'll be using the waist turn throughout the form. So just sink into the feet. Turn the waist. I also think those of you coming to this later class, we'll start at 11:15 just to give people time to have a proper break and a cup of tea and stuff. And you know, it's good to have a bit of a gap. When we restart in the new year, and we'll finish on time as well. When we restart in the new year, we'll have to start at 11 because of the Healthy You Festival. But while it's just us lot, we'll start a little bit later, 15:15, I think, because then that gives us time. Because we managed that last week, and we don't have to do the full 2 hours because we're waiting for the rest of the people to turn up. So we're just turning. Good posture. Okay, bounce. Let go in the lower back. And shake. Okay. Breathe in and out. So I'm mirroring. Breathe in. Breathe out and begin. 1. 2. So the opening of 24 steps is different to the opening of the Chamanchi. 3. 1. 2, 3. 4. Gather under, hold the ball. Just move this way a bit so I'm not going to bash into the curtain. 1. Heel, toe. 2. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Part the wild horse's mane. 3, sink back and turn. Point the toes to the corner, 4. Front toes point to the corner. Now the back foot peels off, it swings in, it swings out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cat's nose. This time I'll just show from the front, side step with your right foot, heel, toe. Weight 50-50, grasp the sparrow's tail. That's 2, 3. White crane spreads its wings. 4, 20% of the weight in the front foot, and you slightly come forward with the hand, like you're saying hi. 5, 6, hold the ball by the hip. Then 1, 2, brush knee and push. 3, sink back and turn for the twist step. 4, sink forward. 1, 2, push. 3, sink back and twist step. 4. One more time. 1, 2. We'll just go forwards a bit. This time spear hand. 1, spear hand. 2, cut down. 3, 4. Play the peeper. Step back and repulse the monkey. 1, turn on the heel. 2, turn on the ball of the foot. 3, step back and out. 4, repulse the monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time sink forwards. Turn the waist. Hold the ball. 3, 4. Cat stance. Check your posture, then step. 1, 2. Inspect the horse's mouth. 1, 2. 1. That was ward off. 2. And then double-handed push. 1, 2, 3. Sink back. 1, 2, 3. Push out. 4. Bring your foot in. Gather under, hold the ball. Allow your waist to turn. Step. Heel toe. Inspect the horse's mouth. 1, 2. 1, 2. Roll back. So the fingers point outwards. 1, turn. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, sink back and turn. 2, turn. 3, stroke down. 4, 5. Single whip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step out 3 times. 2, second time. And 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single whip. Nice. So yeah, that was just about right. Hopefully next time we'll be able to do it at least twice. But let's go back to this one, which has been the main theme of the day, of today's class. Just noticing things, sensing things, feeling calm. Oh. Centered and rooted. So feeling the feet, feeling the weight sink into the feet, weight through the feet. And we're all breathing very good. Keep breathing some more. And slowly come to stop. Sun and moon. Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. And then rub the hands together. Polishing the face. And rub the hands together. And give the lower back a rub. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. one more round. Gently breathe in and out. Stand for a moment. Feel the head float, feel the breast sink down. Just check your posture, get that right. Stand correctly. Just gently breathe in and out. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and down. Nice. Okay, great. Right, let's go and have a cup of tea. Good plan.